Hey guys, girls, and I'm my pals. That's my, and this is Buckley. And today we got a new story. What's the new story? Well, it's a part two. Part two. What story? Spy, Spy X Family slash. What's the slash? BNHA, 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 BNHA. I like it. Spy X Family X BNHA. Ready for the characters? Ray, boss. Spy X Early X BNH slash BNHA. Loid Forger X Male. Midoriya Reader. Short story part 1 of 2. Yay! Let's go! Alright, first character information. Loid and Tori after the first date. Loid moved in with Tori at his house in Manifest, Japan, in the hero side of the sea. Tony has a house all to himself. It's not an apartment building, but a real house. Miss Inko and Izuku usually come and visit Tony and stay overnight. Maybe one day Izuku go make a surprise showing at his house. What would happen if they meet Mr. Loid and Anaya? Let's see what happens. This is part 1 and 2. Anything can happen in this series. It is part 1 and 2. Alright, let's go. Anya was on Toya's back, watching his study walks halfway down the road. Where are we going? To the train station. Why? You're right, that sounds weird. I'll contact someone. Toya pulls out his phone, contacts his driver, and tells him to pick him up by the cafe. Minutes later, a driver showed up out of nowhere. You called, sir, the driver said, smiling. An older man, faster than light, speeded into the cafe. Ah, yes, Theodore, I called you. Theodore smiled. An older man like him is always faster than one driving fast. Theodore, Alvin, and Simon were wanted to his best drivers. Theodore was the one he called first because Theodore was not on vacation. Alvin and Simon were on vacation at the time. Theodore watched the story, got in with his people that can beat him. Anya looked at the man. Who is he? His name is Theodore. He has 2 brothers named Alvin and Simon. Nice to meet you, Mr. Theodore. Anya said. Nice to meet you as well, young lady. May I get your name? Theodore said. My name is Anya, and this is my papa. Points to Joey. I guess I adopted her with my boyfriend. Points to the blondie. I'm Loid Forger. Nice to meet you, Loid. Take care of this man. He is a good hero. Theodore said, smiling. Once they got back to the house, Joey got out of the car. Joey sighed. Home and sweet home. Come on, let's go, Joey said, grabbing Lloyd's hand, picking up Anya with the other. Anya squealed in joy. Yay, we got home. I bet home, that looks like a castle. Which was true. Toya's home looks like a nice castle, a grand castle. A castle from ancient world. Toya sighed. I guess you can say that, Toya said, looking to the side. Kissing on his cheek. You got your everything? You were picking up all the things that they had from the hotel, which Toya said was immediately to say that they can live with him in his home. Toya kissed Lloyd's cheek as Lloyd gave the puffy face, saying that he didn't get a kiss. Toya kissed Lloyd's cheek again, giving him a happy smile. You're so cute when you make a puffy face. Yor laughed at the reaction of Lloyd. Knowing that the spotlight came his ear, giving reactions to a hero like Tony. Tony walked with Lloyd and Yor, and Anna smiling. They say castle, 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 over and over again, saying that she's going to be a princess. Tony sighed and kissed her cheek again, saying yes, yes, over and over again after Anya kept saying that. Once they got into the castle home, Joey opened the door for them. Anyone want to go in? Anya immediately tried to jump out, but Joey grabbed her immediately and kept her in his arm. No jumping on my arm. I didn't put you down. Anya sighed and understood why. It's dangerous being a hero's arm when you try and jump out a hero's arm. A hero is more on top of things than a spy or assassin. Tilly walked in with the oar and Lloyd following with him, while Lloyd was still attached to his hand. Tilly walked in and the servants bowed down. The helpers bowed down. Welcome home, sir, the helpers said, smiling. Tilly smiled as well and walked to the entrance, made the living area, sitting down with the oar on it with the Anya on his lap. Anya, do you need anything? Peanuts, Anya said. Tilly clicked his fingers and one of his helpers ran immediately to grab peanuts for Anya. Once the peanuts were delivered to Anya, she scarfed them all down. Hey, slow down, you're going to choke. Anya gave a little stinky look, but continued eating after saying that, making sure she didn't choke on the peanuts. You really need to make sure she doesn't choke on them. It is one cause of choking. Hazard, Tony said, looking at Lloyd. Lloyd sighed but sat with Tony and laid his head on Tony's shoulder. For being small, your shoulder is so tough. Sorry, it's my muscle. Tony sighed. I'm 5'6", but I look like a buff idiot. Hey, you're not an idiot. You're kind of cute for being buff. Lloyd said, smiling. Thanks for that answer. Toya smiled. Everyone heard the door open and a voice saying, Surprise! A little boy ran in, saying surprise, but seeing a woman, a man, and a kid his age standing there. Who's that? Izuku, this is a kid that was younger, Izuku was 15 years old, and he said, Surprise! Uh-oh, Toy thought it must be Izuku. Your nephew? You were asked, yes. Izuku, it's nice to see you. Izuku turned around thinking his uncle was on the stairs, saw him in the living room with people in the room. Who are they? Izuku asked. Well, my boyfriend, Loid, his helper, Yor, and his daughter, Anya. Telling out my daughter, Toya said. I have a cousin! Izuku ran, picking up Anya. Even though Anya was silly, Anya looked at him. I'm your cousin, Izuku Midoriya. Nice to meet you, Anya. Anya looked at him and then squealed, hyperactive. I have a cousin, Anya continued. Lloyd looked at Tony. He sure is hyper. That's my nephew for you. He's hypergalactic but happy-lucky. Tony sighed, looking at Lloyd. My sister, you guys are from my sister. Once he hears said sister, and Miss Inko walked in. Tony, who are these? My boyfriend, my daughter, and the helper of Lloyd. You're about. I'm Yor. Yor. Nice to meet you. Yor said. Nice to meet you, and I'm that male, Loid Forger, Lloyd said. And that's Anaya Forger, my daughter, also known as Toya's daughter. And Lloyd said, nice to meet you. So you're staying the night? Well, yeah, can we? Because I want to spend time with my new cousin. Izuku said, I guess so. Izuku wants to spend time with her niece. Toya sighed, looking at his sister. His sister smiled and shook her head, yes. Toya sighed but allowed it. Very well, you can stay, but please be quiet. You know what happens when I have a headache. You were asked, how bad is a hero's job? When you use a quirk, you get drawbacks. And when drawbacks happen, there's a lot of things you don't want to know about. You shook your head, yes, understanding what if things happen. Understanding quirks are really hard for people that doesn't know how to control it. Tony sighed and went to his office. I'll be right back. I have to file my reports. He commissioned the incident done. before dark. Toy sighed, going into his office. Is that really true? Yes, unfortunately, with him being top notch, he has to deal with law reports, Inko said. I wish that uncle has not need to do this. I wish your uncle didn't become top notch hero. Inko said, crying. My brother always has to do reports before dark because there's a time limit for him. No other hero gets a time limit, but he has to. There are things that the Hero Commission puts him under. Inko said, crying more. It's alright, Ma. Uncle can do everything in 1 second flat. Izuku said, I know. I promised him that if he needs help, we're here for him. As emotional and mental support, Izuku said. We'll be there as well, Loid said. I'm his boyfriend after all. I'll keep him safe, Loid said. Me too, as his daughter I'll protect him with my heart. Anaya said, I guess I'll help as well, yours said. Peace out, Hero Squad. Peace out, Hero Squad. This is us signing out. Peace out, guys.